Hey everybody, this is CDevils2, and this is a little tutorial quick on EnderIO generators, at least when it refers to empowered oil. Here's a screenshot of my vibrant capacitor hooked up to a regular canola oil generator. I've run a whole bucket through, and we generate 960K of RF. Now, coming up in the next screenshot is the regular generator hooked up to a capacitor. I have not, they're done in a test world, so everything was fresh and clean. And you can see that's how much it generates, 700K from one bucket of empowered oil. Significantly less than, almost 20% less than the empowered oil inside a regular generator, a regular oil. Now the next shot is the advanced generator, which generated slightly more than the oil generator from advanced, from actually additions, but not by much. It only generated 100,000 extra RF per tick. So you may want to take a look at that as far as oil generation. Okay, here you can see the next set of capacitors I put in there, which were the double capacitors. Basically, it influenced the burn rate, but not the amount of energy that came out. It still generated the exact same amount of generation, and the regular generator still scored under 200,000 less RF total output per bucket. The advanced generator had no change either. Now when I put in the octadit capacitors, I noted a significant drop in the regular generator. It lost another 70K RF generation, and it was consistent, and I kept doing it consistently. So it doesn't even pay off to use empowered oil in these generators, and overall I don't see the generators looking that useful unless you start out with EnderIO in your pack to begin with, and because you can get to them relatively easily. But actually addition still seems to be easier go-to for beginning power, even ramping it up. Now, I didn't test any of the other oils in there. I just used the Empower oil because that should be the most powerful oil. But, I don't understand how those generators are working or how they're balanced as far as your energy per bucket. I mean, an octadic capacitor should make some sort of improvement other than just the speed at which you burn through the energy. And even as you noticed in the octadic capacitor, you're coming out with 70K less energy over the 200K that you've already lost for that. So it's kind of confusing. My personal opinion is not to use the generators, but that may change. I haven't tried cryothium or the crushed ice in there. That may boost the amount of power you get, slow down the burn rate, or make some sort of difference elsewhere. I'll have to test that out, and I will get back to you in this video in a minute once I do that. But as of right now, just using water and empowered oil, the generators, even the advanced generator, isn't really worth it. It does have a high RF per tick, but it's not high enough to justify that. I mean, it only gives you a little over 1 million RF versus the 960 RF you get out of the oil generator. So overall, the power is not boosted other than the fact that it's being outputted faster. That is useful, but you also have to make sure that you have a system that compensates for the increase in oil. Just as a quick check and just an update that I wanted to make sure I covered all the bases, I went in, added cryothium and added packed ice, and did several tests with several different machines. You can see in the pictures here, and found out that the coolant made no difference other than how fast you went through it, which was really kind of disappointing. I figured it would have some check, especially with different capacitors in there, but it had no effect at all. So I don't know whether this is an early build or they're just trying to get this out there and it will be tweaked later on. But honestly, there's no point in putting packed ice or cryothium into these because it has no effect. You just need to use more of it to generate. So why bother when you can just use water? Same with the octadic capacitors and as these screens show, the highest level octadic, you get 630K from a bucket, and you burn through it in literally minutes. So anyway, that's just my 2 cents. It doesn't seem like the generators are worth it in EnderIO. But then, they were never really that big. I usually use them, EnderIO for the sag mills and the alloys. But anyway, if you'd like this video or like me to do more of these videos, please leave a like below or a comment. If you want to see me do some more analysis on other stuff, let me know and put it in the comments. If you'd like the channel, please subscribe, and I will see you next time.